Give it up for Bree. That was delightful. You are Whole Foods high. Oh my God. Good looking crowd. All right. Give it up for your next comic, Randy Von Feldt.
Hi, everyone. Whippets. Fuck, do they still do whippets? I thought that was old. So I want to start full disclosure. My mother's here tonight. Okay, come on now. Now this probably means I'm going to get my mouth washed out later. She's a little shorter than me though, so now I have to like bend down so she can. Anybody here married? Married? Good, married? Significant other? I mean, do you have somebody that spends more than like 4 minutes with you? Anyone? That's what I'm getting at. Do you ever wonder if they're out to get you? Right? I think my wife sometimes tries to make me look stupid. And we can all agree that's not a long walk. Right? But so she'll give me a list of things to get at the grocery store. Right? And I'm certain she's making this stuff up. So I go in the grocery store, I'm like, jicama, kumquats, quinoa, what the fuck is all this? So finally I see one. I see what I have. I know this one, Celerac. Celerac. That's that blue cube in the Avengers, right? I'm looking for Loki, right? Where's Loki? Celerac. So I'm in a different part of the store, different part of the list. And I see a high school kid's working there. And I say, excuse me, do you know where I can find the currents? The currents. And he looks at me and says, dude, you mean like electricity? He's like, I think it's all around us, man. I think it's like your higher power. And I said, oh, well, what's your higher power? He's like, weed, man. And I was like, oh, is that over by the Celerac? Yeah, it's over. By the way, if you're curious, currants they're next to the raisins. Next to the raisins. I mean, I know that now, right? So I got a new garage door opener recently. You know, how great is this? New technology, and this garage door opener comes with an app. I can raise and lower my garage door with an app, right? How great is that?
Yeah.
For me, another opportunity to butt dial my garage door. You know, I swivel my hips when I walk, you know, and it's up and down. It makes it easy for the robbers to get in to your house. I came home the other day, couldn't find my Celerac. I have to go back to the store, right? At least I know where it is, right? So I recently had some surgery. Anybody here surgery? Yeah. So I had a hernia repair surgery, right? Now hernia, I don't know, it's just kind of a funny word, right? Hernia is a funny word because it relates to the crotch area, and that's funny. See? So I'm talking to my doctor and I'm running hernia material on him, right? I'm working it. He's not laughing. He said, you know, laughing too hard can cause a hernia. I think he's bullshitting though. Keep it up. Let's go. Laugh. So for me, one of the problems with going to the hospital when I was thinking about this is like, I'm going to have to show my junk in public. Right? It's going to happen. That's where the surgery is, right? So I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed of my junk. You know, I don't go whipping it out at parties or anything. Right? I mean, some of you people are probably looking at it right now, probably checking it out. It's okay. I'm okay. Thank you. I'm okay with that. You know what that tell you? If I owned that company, like 1-800-GOT-JUNK, all they do now is like, come pick up your stuff, right? Put in the promo code Randy next time. You get a picture of my junk. So, you know, my junk's not the biggest junk. It's not the prettiest junk. I mean, I don't want to have to paint you a picture, right? Of course, if I did, it would look a little bit like Celorac. Interestingly enough, it also is located by my raisins. So, thank you, yes, thank you, yes. So I go in that morning, you know, and I'm all ready. I'm in my schmuck, and and the nurse comes in, and she says, "Okay, first thing we gotta do here is shave." I'm like, this is awesome. I've got a little stubble, right? Thinking hot towel, face massage. No, she whips out a razor, starts shaving my crotch. I'm like, holy cow. Let me ask you, any nurses here? Any nurses? Now, thank God for nurses, right? They take such good care of us. But I kind of want to know, like, what year in nursing school is, like, crotch shaving? I mean, it's got to be in there, right? Do you know if they take volunteers? So anyway, she starts shaving. And again, let's all agree, like, we're all kind of worried about the same thing, right? Involuntary and inappropriate arousal. I mean, she's holding a shaver, right? So I'm like, don't get aroused, don't get aroused. Now, some of you will get this. When you think about not getting aroused, that's when you get aroused, right? So I'm like, I gotta do some small talk. So I'm in the hospital, right, and they're wearing masks, and a lot of the nurses, you know, they have like custom masks. So I'm like, well, that's really cool. And so I'm like, she's shaving, and I'm like, hey, I really like your mask. Well, it turns out I'm turned on by surgical masks. Especially if they have little pictures of Celorac on there. I mean, I know that now. Thanks, everybody. You've been great. I really appreciate you coming out.
Oh, that was great. He was wonderful.